start with a quote from Nelson Mandela. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. So incorporating bilingual education into society creates a more open-minded, a more tolerant, and a more intelligent generation. This will be relating to my citizen goal of education. So bilingual education makes one smarter, it improves your cognitive skills, it improves mental flexibility, and it can even shield against dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So growing up in a trilingual society, where I grew up, we added languages as we progressed into education. So that's where I think I get some credibility for this. So learning a second language has a positive effect on intellectual growth, opens the door to other cultures, and increases job opportunities in many careers. I'm going to be talking about the benefits of speaking multiple languages as a young child, then as a young adult, and from adulthood on and onward. So let's take a look at the advantages of being bilingual. As a young child, many bilingual children in preschool and onto elementary school perform better at tasks requiring active attention. This has even been seen in infants that are not old enough to talk yet. Metalinguistic awareness results in a greater ease of learning, more languages, and more language-related tasks. Ellen Bialystok proposed that a bilingual uses executive control functions to separate languages. These are abilities we also use for high-level decision-making, figuring out logic puzzles, and maintaining attention. In another study, researchers taught babies growing up in monolingual or bilingual homes that when they heard a certain sound, a puppet appeared on one side of the screen, and halfway through the study, the puppet would appear on the other side of the screen. And in order to get a reward, the infants had to adjust to the rule they learned, but only bilingual children showed to be able to successfully adjust to the new rule. So already having shown furtherance over their peers at a young age, this accelerates the cognitive advances in the child entering middle and young adulthood. Improvements in cognitive and sensory processing driven by bilingual experience may help a bilingual person to better process information in the environment. Being able to switch between the languages frees the brain, it won't be distracted as much. It can focus on the things that are important. As a young adult, being bilingual gives you greater access to resources and makes them more vocal about their needs and wishes, which often will be more fulfilled compared to their monolingual peers. They get a greater self-esteem, leading to also a better social life. Higher scores on intelligence tests result from being bilingual, considering the thinker is more engaged with their brain 24/7, which also leads to a faster response time because the brain is constantly switching between languages. From young adulthood on, bilingual individuals have a better chance at life, considering there's an increase in job opportunities worldwide. They have a 5 to 25% better pay compared to their monolingual employees and are more likely to receive promotions. There has been shown lower rates of anxiety, loneliness, depression, and low self-esteem, and they externalize anger, aggression, and argue less frequently compared to their monolingual peers. Also in later adulthood, mental agility is promoted and helps to delay neurological disorders like dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So as a review, learning a second language has a positive effect on intellectual growth, opens the door to other cultures, and increases the flexibility of the mind, while also increasing opportunities in many careers. Being bilingual gives advantages starting at the first weeks of life until the last weeks of life. And then I wanted to end with, I don't know if you guys seen the Rosetta Stone commercial. The words kind of stuck with me. It says, imagine the world if we all just learned one language. Imagine the stories we'd share, the ideas we'd share, the dinner tables we'd share. Unlikely conversations would be likely, strangers would be friends, collaboration would be king, and there would still be mistakes, disagreements, but at least they would be grounded in understanding. Because if everyone just learned one more language, the world would be more tolerant, a happier, and in short, a smaller place. Any questions? I know that was really quick.